Hello folks, my name is Mark and this is Why I Hate the World. How you guys doing? So every year we in America have a new holiday tradition which has been going on for the last 8, 9, or 10 years or so. And that tradition is called the War on Christmas. So this year it's gotten off kind of early. It's not even halfway through November yet and they're already complaining about this baloney. So what's happening now is, if you haven't heard about this, there is a preacher named Josh Feuerstein, I guess is his name, Feuerstein or something like that. And he is an online preacher who is really, really popular. And he started some BS. Basically, he put up a viral video about Starbucks and how Starbucks hates Christmas and hates Christians because their latest cup is red and it doesn't have any Christian symbols on it. It's just red. So, yeah, that's fucking retarded. It's just retarded. It's ridiculous. All right, number one, first off, I used to work at Starbucks way back in the day. Roughly about a decade ago is when I used to work there. And I was there for, longer than I should have been. But I worked there all throughout, when I was putting myself through college. I worked at Starbucks because, it's a good job, actually, for what it is. They give people, the pay is a little bit higher than usual because you get things like tips and stuff like that. They give their normal partners, employees, they call them partners, they give those guys health insurance, really good health insurance for the time, you get stock options, right? Back in the day before gay marriage was a thing, they would have, benefits for domestic partners, right? So Starbucks is a pretty forward-looking, progressive company when it comes to that. When it comes to treating their employees, right? It's a really good company. And one thing that Starbucks really loves is Christmas, right? Because, and just like any other retail company loves Christmas, because they make a buttload of money during the Christmas season, okay? So Starbucks in no way hates Christians, nor do they hate Christmas. They adore Christmas, right? They go bananas over Christmas. Every single year they have a thing called Christmas Blend, right? That comes out. And, it comes in two different things. It comes in packaging that says Christmas Blend on it, and then also one that says Holiday Blend. Now, notice that it says Christmas Blend. It doesn't say Hanukkah Blend. It doesn't say Kwanzaa Blend. It doesn't say Ramadan Blend. It says Christmas Blend, okay? Because they love Christmas. They also have a holiday blend for everybody else. So basically, Christians get Christmas Blend. Everybody else gets this other holiday blend. It's like an afterthought almost, right? So it's absolutely fucking, to say that they don't like Christians because they don't put crosses and shit on their cups is absolutely moronic. It's moronic. I mean, the thing is they've never put, there's never been Christian symbols, and actually on Starbucks cups, right? Or in any of their advertising or anything like that. And it's because Christmas as a holiday is all-inclusive, okay? It's not just for Christians, all right? And I hate to break this to you people out there if there's any Christians watching this, but Christmas is not about the birth of Jesus Christ, okay? It simply isn't. Christmas is a pagan holiday which was appropriated by Christians because the pagans wouldn't stop worshiping. They wouldn't stop reveling on their holiday. Look up where Christmas came from and you'll see the history of Christmas. There's tons of videos out there about the history of Christmas. I'm not going to get into that, okay? But it's simply like to say that because one company doesn't do because they don't have Christian symbols in their advertising and they actually try to be inclusive of other religions and other people's faiths and things when it comes to their marketing. To say that's anti-Christian is ridiculous bullshit. And that's the problem with the war on Christmas, right? That's actually the problem with Christians who say that they're being persecuted. Because in real life, in America, Christians are not persecuted. They're the farthest thing from persecuted that you could possibly be. What they are is pandered to. Okay, but what the Christians are seeing, the Christians are mad because corporations have figured out that people of other faiths and beliefs also have money, and so they want to include them too. So the Christians are seeing, like, now, like I said, you have, your coffee, you have Christmas blend coffee and then holiday blend coffee, and they see this holiday stuff and they see the branding that says holiday instead of Christmas and stuff like that, and they say, oh, I'm being persecuted, because they're not exclusively pandering to them. And that's what it is, see. And if you look at every instance of Christian persecution in the United States, that's what it boils down to, all right? It boils down to them being upset at not having special privileges anymore, okay? Christians are being persecuted in colleges because they're not allowed to teach fucking creationism like it's a science, for example, That's one. Another example is like Christians will say they're being persecuted because they're not allowed to legally discriminate against gay people anymore. It's like, oh no, gay people are allowed to get married. Oh, I'm being persecuted. Fuck you, all right? And and seriously, fuck the war on Christmas. And if you believe in any of this shit, fuck you too, because it's moronic. It's moronic, and every year we're subjected to this stupid bullshit that does nothing. And people like this fucking Josh Ferrestein guy use this to make money. That's what they're doing. I mean, it's moronic, and people wonder why America is so fucked up. It's because of these people. Anyway, so everyone have a good Thanksgiving and a happy holiday, right? And when you see a Christian who's being so butthurt over being, persecuted, that he goes into Starbucks and he says his name is Merry Christmas, right? Like you're being clever. Just, laugh on the inside, because that guy's a fucking idiot. Okay? And what are you going to do? All right. Anyway, adios, folks.